Marcus Aurelius, 121–180 AD, stands as history's ultimate paradox, a man holding absolute power who desperately sought only inner peace. As the last of Rome's 5 good emperors, his reign was not marked by the leisure of the palace, but by the blood and mud of the frontier. He spent the majority of his rule commanding legions against Germanic tribes along the Danube and battling the devastation of the Antonine Plague. Yet it was in the quiet moments inside his tent, by the flickering light of an oil lamp, that he conquered his most formidable enemy, his own mind. His philosophy was not academic, it was medicinal. In his private journal, known to us today as Meditations, Marcus engaged in a daily regimen of spiritual exercises rooted in Stoicism. He did not write for an audience, but for himself, struggling to remain human amidst the inhumanity of war and politics. His writing reveals a man constantly reminding himself that while he could not control the crumbling borders of the empire or the betrayal of generals, he retained absolute sovereignty over his own judgments. Psychologically, Marcus Aurelius practiced a form of cognitive reframing that anticipates modern cognitive behavioral therapy. He viewed obstacles not as misfortunes, but as the raw material of virtue. The impediment to action advances action, he wrote. What stands in the way becomes the way. This was his psychological armor. By stripping events of their emotional baggage and viewing them through the lens of logos, universal reason, he transformed suffering into endurance and chaos into order. Ultimately, his life offers a hauntingly beautiful lesson on the resilience of the human spirit. He possessed the power to do anything, yet he chose to do only what was right. In a world obsessed with legacy and fame, Marcus reminded himself daily of the transience of all things, that Alexander the Great and his mule driver both returned to the same dust. His greatness lay not in his title, but in his refusal to be corrupted by it, proving that even in the darkest of times, the inner citadel of the soul can remain unconquerable.